we came from. As I think some of you know, the Free Press was founded by Barry Weiss. Yes, that's right. Yay, 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 yay. Who walked out of the New York Times, where she had a cushy job in the opinion section, because she was disgusted with how woke it was and how unforgiving it was of people who had different opinions, like she did. And she was also unhappy with the way the newsroom, in particular, had become a series, the front page had become a series of editorials disguised as news stories. And she wanted to do something different. She wanted to put together an organization that cared about facts, that brought back integrity to journalism, that cared about the old-fashioned journalism that I'm old, that I grew up with, that I knew, before it got infected by the political left. I can't believe I'm saying this because I'm a liberal myself. I am the House liberal at the Free Press. It makes meetings fun, is what I would say. So I want to tell you another thing that Barry's really proud of, in addition to building this organization, which has gone from, by the way, one story a couple of times a week, written from her kitchen table, to a staff of 60 or 70 people, that's publishing as many as 6 or 7 stories a day. And I know there's a couple of people here who think that's too many. I hope there's not too many people who feel that way. But I'll take input on that afterwards. Here's a statistic Barry really believes in. We had a corporate retreat. And as part of the retreat, everybody was marooned on a little cruise ship that went around the Hudson River. And during that trip, everybody was polled on who they were going to vote for president. And the answer was 1/3 we're going to vote for Harris, 1/3 we're going to vote for Trump, and 1/3 we're going to write in a different name. And what Barry likes to say is, name me another newsroom in America that can say that. Now, I'd like to take it a step further. What she doesn't say when she talks about that is what we're like as office mates. Our newsroom is what America used to be like once upon a time, before it became so polarized. We joke with each other. We care about each other. We love each other, even though our politics are really, really different. And we argue with each other. And it's okay. And that's a lot of the ethos that the Free Press is trying to inculcate in its journalism and in its approach and the things that we are hoping to convey to readers. So, every once in a while we write a story. We have many people at the Free Press who love Trump. And when we write a tough story about Trump, they say, oh, you guys have lost your nerve, you've lost your spine, you're becoming woke, yada, yada, yada. No. We're presenting different points of view. You're not going to always get what we don't always speak to the converted, is what I'm trying to say. And that's one of the things that makes us good, and one of the things that makes us special. We've also done some really interesting cultural coverage, including our recent series called Ancient Wisdom, which some of you may have read, especially you old guys like me. I'm 73, and we decided to do Ancient Wisdom because we decided that we have a lot of readers who are over the age of 60, and we wanted to give them something special just for being old, like me. We are trying, one of the purposes of this gathering is to show you all that you're part of a community with us. That we don't agree on everything, but we are open-minded. We are open to debate. We are willing to discuss issues with each other. We're willing to laugh with each other. We're building a community that I hope that you are proud and happy to be part of, that you will be willing to tell us where we go wrong, willing to pat us on the back when we go right. We don't have to do that too much. But we also want to hear from you. We want to hear from your views, and we want to, we just want tonight to be a chance for you to talk to each other and to me. You know, I'm going to have a drink in my hand pretty much all night. I am very partial, by the way, to the Mocha Joe. An excellent drink. And I could talk for hours about the Free Press, but I'm not going to, because I really would love to spend some time answering any questions you have, both about the Free Press generally and about any issues that we cover that you want to express an opinion about or ask a question about. So with that, anybody want to ask a question? Anybody? Anybody? Yes, sir. Who are the journalists I follow? This is the problem with being in the House of Liberals. I follow Tim Noah in the New Republic. I follow Brett Stevens in the New York Times. I think he's great. I think he's brave. I'm going to start following Ann Coulter, I'll tell you that. But that, you know, there aren't that many. The few Substacks I follow Jim Fallon's Substack because he's really good on airplanes and about presidential speeches. I follow Andrew Sullivan. That's about it. Yeah. And the thing about the Free Press, when I was at the New York Times, Arthur Sulzberger once said to me, Joe, you either have time to write for the New York Times or you have time to read the New York Times. But you don't have time to do both. And when I first got to the Free Press back in August, that wasn't true. You could do both. Today, with the amount of stuff that we're publishing, I really do feel like you don't have a lot of time to read outside stuff except to pick up the news. Yes, sir.
Twitter before Elon, X after Elon took it over, and X as a platform for search for the objective truth.
That platform for what?
Search for the objective truth.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of loaded. I heard a great. Okay, the question is, how would I evaluate Twitter, now known as X, before Elon and after Elon, essentially? And is it a place today where you can find objective truth? I would say before Elon, what was good about Twitter before Elon is that when there was news, there was no place in the world that you could find it faster than Twitter. I mean, it was unbelievable. Whether it was the Ukraine war,